Lest you get haughty, you can forget the Kodesh Baruch Hu. In Parashas Ekev, we are warned not to become arrogant. Shalom Shvadron Tzaddik Levocho said there was once a guy who came to the rabbi, and he said, Rabbi, I feel that I'm very arrogant. Maybe you have some kind of a segula, some kind of an eitzah. What should I do to combat this feeling? I feel that I'm very arrogant, and I don't like it. I don't think I should be haughty. What should I do? And the rabbi said, I'm very busy right now. Maybe you can go to the shul, stand next to the bima, and I'll come to you soon. I just have to finish a few things that I'm doing. And this guy went to the shul, stood by the bima, and waited for the rabbi. A few minutes later, another Jew comes into the rabbi, and he says to him, Rabbi, I need advice what to do. The IRS, they ordered me, I don't know what to do. And the rabbi said, there is a Yid who's waiting in the shul by the bima. Go to him, he'll help you. And this guy goes to that Yid who's waiting in the shul by the bima. And he says to him, I don't know what to do, the IRS, I don't know what to do. And the guy says, so what do you want from me? And the Yid said, well, the rabbi told me to come to you and you'll help me. The guy said, how am I going to help you? And they both go back to the rabbi. The guy who was waiting by the bima says to the rabbi, how do I help this guy out? Do I have the brain to figure out how to deal with the IRS? So the rabbi says, I see that you can't solve it, you can't help him, so go back to the shul, just wait for me by the bima. A few minutes later, another Yid comes in. He says to the rabbi, I have to marry off my daughter, and I need so much money, I don't know what to do. The rabbi said, go to this Yid who's waiting in the shul by the bima, and he'll help you out. He goes to the shul, he talks to this guy, and he says to him, I need to marry off my daughter, and he starts explaining to him how much money he exactly needs. And that guy says, so what do you want from me? Well, the rabbi sent me to you. The rabbi sent you to me? How can I help? They both go back to the rabbi. And the Yid who was waiting in the shul says to the rabbi, I don't have any money, how can I help him out? Oh, you can't help him? Okay, so go back to the shul and wait by the bima. A few minutes later, another Yid goes to the rabbi and he says to him, I have a shayla about this animal that I just shechted. Is it kosher or not? I'm not sure what to do with this. And the rabbi said, there's a Yid who's waiting in the shul by the bima. Go to him, he'll paskin, he'll tell you what to do. So this Yid goes with his shayla to the guy who was waiting in the shul, and he says to him, what do you want from me? They both go back to the rabbi, and the Yid who was waiting at the bima says to the rabbi, I don't know, halacha? I don't even know how to open the Shulchan Aruch. From what side do you look at the pages? I have no idea. Why do you send him to me? And the rabbi says, you can't help him. Well, okay, go back to the shul and wait by the bima. A few minutes later, a guy comes into the rabbi and he says, my car broke down. I'm stuck in the middle of a pothole. I need someone strong to help me get it out. And the rabbi says, there's a Yid who's waiting in the shul by the bima. Go to him, he'll help you out. He goes to him and the Yid says, I can't help you. They both go back to the rabbi and the Yid says, why do you send him to me? I recently had an operation and anyways, I'm weak, I can't lift a car. So the rabbi now turned to him and said to him, you just said, brains you don't have, money you also don't have, halacha you don't know, you don't even know how to open the Shulchan Aruch. Koyach, strength, you forgot when you already had, so tell me, you have the nerve to seek advice how to combat arrogance? What in the world can you be arrogant about?